So elevators are cool and all, right? They exist, they lift you off the ground, they get you from one floor to another, but some elevators are better than others, as we all know.
To the
Yeah, that's a good one, and then, what?
To the nether?
To the nether. Is that what I said? Did I
Yes.
say to the nether? So today we're gonna be ranking all 26 elevators here at Brock University, my current university of choice.
Why would you go there?
I don't know, why would you go there?
I don't know.
I too am in this episode. I hope somebody in your watching your YouTube video understands that joke.
I hope so, because I sure didn't.
Me neither.
All right,
Oh wait, I have an idea.
what's your idea?
Some sort of question. Is it door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3? Joke's on you, there is no door. This is an elevator.
Gasp.
We're gonna be ranking these elevators based off of usability. How much do I feel like using this elevator? Is it next to any stairs? If so, it's gonna lose some marks. If it's in a pretty convenient location or gets used a lot, then it's gonna be higher. Functionability, how fast does it go up? How much space does it hold, and etc. If there's multiple elevators, then it'll get some bonus points for that too. And finally, style. If it looks cool, it gets points. These are all based off of 1 to 10, so you can get a maximum of 30 and a minimum of 3. So we're gonna start things off with the Inniskilin accessibility elevator. What is this?
I have a question.
Yeah?
Question. Why does it look like a door?
Why does it look like a door? That's a great question.
Why doors are less accessible than clicking a button, at least from what I've heard.
So this elevator brings you up one floor to the second floor of Inniskilin. It's basically only for people who need accessibility accommodations, but I'm gonna give y'all a hot tip. There's an elevator right there.
Oh.
It's literally right there. We will get to this elevator too. It's not like this elevator is good either.
No, it's
Minus
not.
points.
It's not a good elevator.
It is currently zoomed in on the out of service.
I'm pretty sure it also brings you down.
Oh yeah, because there's stairs right here.
Yeah.
So expert tasting judging panel. So if you are an expert taster, but you are in a wheelchair, you can go down there,
Yes.
which is a good thing.
Now, if you do not have accommodations, you are never gonna ever use this elevator. Ever.
The stairs are there.
The stairs are right there, and they're
There's a
right
lift.
there too.
And there's another
There.
elevator over there.
So this gets a 1 for usability, and 1 for functionality because we can't use it.
Also, it's the least accessibility elevator I've ever seen.
Literally.
That is where we were just a second ago.
So it gets a 1 for usability, a 1 for functionality, and for style, this shit gets a 1, man.
Door.
It's a door. A very similar elevator, of course, is the Walker Sports Complex Accessibility Elevator, which is placed right above the Inniskilin Hall elevator. It's what do you want me to say here? It's the same deal. It's a door.
It's a fucking door.
It's a fucking door. I'm not entirely sure what the criteria is, but if you don't, you're never gonna ever use this elevator. So it gets a 1 for usability. For functionality, again, a 1. For style, it's still dog, but nice glass exterior. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
One thing for style, Department of Kinesiology. Yeah.
This elevator still sucks though, so it gets a 3 for style, which brings its ranking to 5 points. So here we have the first common elevator that you'll see on this list. I call it the Rankin Family Pavilion elevator. Main problem with this elevator and the fact that you may not even realize that this elevator exists is because if you look behind you, this gets a 2 for usability.
Stairs tend to be a lot more noticeable than
Then literally
metal boxes in the wall.
metal boxes in the wall, and this is.
I didn't know this elevator existed. I've never been in it.
Most of these I didn't know they existed.
Look at how narrow this thing.
Oh my
is.
god, this
Entrance.
is terrible.
No, it's not the
Oh
best.
look, it matches the floor outside.
Wow.
Wow.
This gets a 2 for style.
But the question is, does it match the floor upstairs?
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Or is it two-faced?
We'll figure out how long that takes in the next 30 seconds because this elevator takes a long time.
Oh.
Which means it also gets a 2 for functionality.
We stopped moving 10 seconds ago.
Yes, exactly.
It doesn't match.
So no, you're always gonna use the stairs. You're not using the elevator. Let's just get back down.
Lucas is taking the stairs and we're gonna see if he's gonna beat us going in the elevator.
This might be a pretty easy race.
Yeah.
No, not a lot of people go up here. It's a very
I've never been up there before.
It's a staff area, but it's also a bit of a study space. It's such a small space.
Where is he?
How did he get back to jump scare us? Oh, over there.
How do you get over there?
Oh. That's how far he made it.
Wow.
We're gonna go down.
Okay.
Sure. Like this one? Oh,
Keep walking, buddy.
so next up is the Inniskilin Hall elevator. So we just got by the, no, hold on. So next up is
Sorry.
So next up is the Inniskilin Hall elevator. This is the main elevator that most people will probably use instead of the accessibility elevator. Don't use this one. I mean, not only does it say out of service, you can't use it. To be fair, none of these rankings are based off of how often the elevator breaks or if the elevator is currently broken. None of that matters, because if that was the case, a lot of these elevator rankings would be pushed down. We're ranking these elevators in a perfect world scenario. And even in the most perfect world, this one is like bottom tier.
But Ben,
But what?
if this isn't a perfect world scenario, why did you include that last one? The one that got all ones? This is the opposite of a perfect world.
Okay, yes, I know, but in a perfect world, that one is still the worst one. Some elevators are better than others. That's just how it works, okay?
No, they're supposed to be functional. That's the point of elevators.
In a world where elevators do not break.
My impressions of these are not elevated right now.
Quote the one.
Yeah.
So this elevator's not that great either because, again, there's stairs right there. I can't really rank the functionality of this elevator, but from what I remember, it's not that good either. It's pretty slow. Also style, boring as hell. Gets a 2, 2, 3 for a total of 8 points.
2, 2, 3.
Exactly.
Because it did not eat that up.
So next up is one of my personal favorite elevators, the D-block elevator, also known as the Pond Inlet elevator or the computer science elevator. Come on in.
Don't
You.
mind if I do. Why Ben? It's awfully gray in here.
Yes, and if you look up,
Oh,
you will fear for your life. This gets a 2 for style.
I don't like looking up.
The speed of this elevator is relatively fast than the previous ones, but not really that much if you compare them to the ones that we will see at the end of this video. So it gets a 6. Not bad. Now here's the main problem with this elevator.
Victor?
No, not Victor. This sign right here.
Oh.
This sign is the problem.
Oh, I couldn't even see that from where I was.
Yeah, guess what's literally right there?
Lol.
A bunch of stairs. This gets a 2 for usability. You're never gonna use this elevator.
Can I make a note about style and accessibility?
Yes.
There used to be a couch here. Where did the couch go?
Oh, that's true. That got some negative points for accessibility right there.
Because there used to be a couch and I would like sitting on this couch and now I can't.
Doesn't work like that anymore.
Exactly.
So here we have the Faculty of Social Sciences elevator, also known as the Computer Commons elevator. This one is mainly for the people who are in the social sciences. This elevator is, again, right next to stairs. Like, it's right next to stairs.
And it's such a flashy, bright color.
It is. Although these elevators, these stairs kind of creepy on the inside, but you don't realize that looking at this bright red
This amazing
stairs.
door covers up the
Yeah.
creepiness.
So it gets a 2 for usability. And in terms of functionality, let's test it out.
But is funny butts.
Button is fun. Yeah, I agree. So it's not the fastest elevator by like a wide shot, but it does get some extra points for being a Bill McGee Company Limited.
Yeah,
we
it-
love our sponsors.
Yep, thanks, special thanks. It's very special. This is very sad looking though.
It is sad looking. Does the button work? It works. Okay.
That's
Thank
a funny
goodness.
place.
This gets a 5 for style and functionality. Again, it's just don't press that.
I'm not pressing
Oh,
it.
bell. I see. This gets a 5 for functionality. It's functional.
And a 1 for bell because there is one bell. Ultimately, there's nothing particularly creepy about this staircase other than the fact that it just feels very backroom.
No, it's just kind of weird looking up. It's giving kind of back to me. Thank you.
That's what I said, it's giving the back room.
The creepiest stairs are the one next to the BUSU elevator, which we will get to that one at some point. Here we have our first residence elevator, the Vallee elevator. Interesting thing about usability and residence elevators is the fact that elevators tend to be like always used within residence. It doesn't even matter if you're on like the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, sometimes 7th floor if you're in residence 8, which, you know, they probably should have fixed that because residence 8 should have been 8 floors, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
The whole thing about this Vallee elevator is it gets a 5 for usability. Middle of the road, because if you're on the top floor, you're probably always going to be using this elevator. But if you're on like the 2nd or 3rd floor, you're never going to use this elevator ever, for obvious reasons.
I'm never been up.
Going up.
It's loud.
It's loud. This gets a 2 for style. It's so loud, nothing about this elevator can ever redeem itself style-wise because this freaking noise is just the worst thing in the world. Well, you can get from the first floor to the 5th floor at a pretty average speed, so it gets a 5 for functionality. Total score, 12.
It's so loud.
Hello.
Okay, so for some reason we're doing it like this, but welcome to Lowenberger. There's 2 elevators, which means you get some bonus on usability, but because of the fact that the staircase is literally right there, you can't really get anything on the 5. It's also really not the fastest elevator in the world, so it's 4.
Let's take a look at that.
Functionality and, oh, hang on, I guess, yeah, it's right there. And style, this thing can get loud sometimes, just like Vallee, but not as bad as Vallee, so it gets a 3. Same point total as 12. So that's 12 points. Congratulations. Alright, we're done. I'm just hoping the padding works. So here we have the C block elevator, also known as the beta cuck loser cousin of the B block elevator.
Wow, that's a way to describe it.
This elevator is not in the worst spot imaginable. You're not really going to need to use elevators in this specific spot in Mackenzie Chown anyway, but there aren't many elevators anyway, so it gets a 6 for usability.
Minus points, I'm assuming, for how cramped this is.
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
It's very cramped, yes. It's a pretty fast elevator, so it would be like an 8, but because of the fact that this is like the size of, like, it's somehow smaller than a closet here.
The inside is that long.
Yeah.
The queue rooms.
That's like...
It's about the size of a DQ room. So it gets a 6 for functionality. In terms of style,
it's kind of sad, and also we have this textured stuff, but it's like makes me feel like I'm in a prison.
yeah, this is its style. It's not a good style.
No.
This one gets a 2, not because it doesn't have style, but because its style sucks. Which you will see that in a few common places too, once we get to those. Or maybe we've already been to them. I don't know, we're filming
Who
this
can
out of order. Oh.
They get a couch.
There's the
Ooh,
couch.
yes.
Alright, and then literally next up on the list is the B block. And speaking of the B block elevator, here it is right here. This B block elevator is basically very, very similar to the C block elevator, but it gets a few more extra points because it's in quite a better location in my opinion.
Thank you very...
Still not...
Is this
tiny.
the same one as earlier?
This is fucking
It's-
minuscule.
It gets the same functionality grade of 6 because of the fact that it's absolutely minuscule.
I can almost put my hands out.
But it is quite fast, like I will admit it is a little faster. I mean, you're probably only gonna be here 1 at a time, but if you ever try to have like, I don't know, 3 people in the elevator at the same time, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Well, it just worked for us.
It worked for us, that's right.
4 people won't.
No.
4 people, that's crossing the line.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
buddy.
this gets a 7 for usability. Oh, there's the couch again.
Well, it's not as good as the red couch.
It's a bench and you know it.
So 7 for usability, a 6 for functionality, and it's a little it's the same style as the C elevator. It's just that the C elevator just doesn't try, and this one just goes all out. Sure, I'll give you effort points. You get a 3 instead of a 2. Don't model your elevators after this. This looks awful.
Hello, let me tell you what.
Welcome everybody to the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences elevator. Pretty obvious. First thing that you look at this elevator and you're like, wow, this is really something. This is a really like powerful, big, bold elevator.
It conveys an image, and that image is that it's the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences.
Now the thing is that there's the staircase that's right there, so it's not the best, but it does go up quite a few floors.
But it's beyond a door.
Exactly. 3. Yeah, 3. You remember.
3, 5, 8.
Yeah, 3. So this gets a 3 for usability because obviously. It's also a Building Geek Company Limited, but it does lose some when having to crack it. If only we had a ranking for the buttons.
They look like Kit Kat bars if they were buttons.
Next up on our list is the A block elevator. This one is a kind of an uncommon elevator. Most people don't catch it. That's because it's right next to the big stairs. This gets a 2 for usability. You're not using this. The stairs are right there. Everybody loves these stairs.
And look how beautiful and big they are.
If you're just gonna be like, I want to use the elevator today, like just for fun, you're not going to. You're just not going to. If we do a stair ranking, oh my god.
This video would be like 14 hours.
Yeah. However, with that being said, this elevator actually does get a few bonus points that some of the other Chown elevators fall flat on.
It's big.
It is big. It is a larger room. It is just as fast, so it gets a 7 for functionality. And because of the fact that, you know, it was next to the stairs, it loses a lot of points. But it has, like, the inside is nice and stylistic. And
I like this.
Yeah. And just like y'all saw earlier, it also had the nice mural out there too, so that gets a 7. I lied, but this gets a functionality of 8. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe it was the opposite way around. Editor me, fill that in later.
Yeah.
Here we have the Zone elevator.
The Zone.
This elevator might be the most underrated elevator in the entirety of Brock University.
What?
Why is that? Because of the fact that this is the #1 way to get from the 2nd floor of the water complex to the 1st or 3rd floor easily, by far, hands down. The most effective way to get down to this floor, other than this elevator, is to go down that long like ramp over there, which I don't know, I'll do like a B-roll shot or something. Honestly, like in terms of usability, this is by far the absolute most perfect definition of a reason to use an elevator. It gets you from where you need to be fast, at least faster than the staircase.
I've never been in this elevator. I didn't know it existed.
Because of the fact that it's a Bill McGee Company Limited Company, it does get 1 point, so it is.
Bill McGee Company Limited Company.
We love our sponsors, this is 5 points. Look at how long it takes to get down here.
Did you just ask us to look at time?
Yes.
Do you know how?
It's not great. This gets a 3. Just because it's usable doesn't make it a great elevator.
Truth Nuke.
Here we have the Goodman elevators. And just like everything else about Goodman School of Business, it's boring. And that's fine, because it works, and it's great. In terms of speed, it gets 6. It works. It's pretty good. And there's not too many stairs around either, so it gets a 7 as well.
Oh, it smells weird.
Yeah, no, this gets a 5. Just like everything in terms of business-related activities, it's right in the middle. Congratulations.
Just like business, it smells weird.
Welcome to the International Center and the International Center elevator. A lot of people have never been here or have been here basically every single day.
Hannah.
Now you might notice this elevator's right next to a bunch of stairs.
Look at
Yes! Great style. Like, this is bold.
It's fake.
It is fake, but it is a bold choice, and I do love me some bold choices. So it gets a 9 for style. Very, very, very impressed. And in terms of speed, this is pretty fast. It gets 6. But because of the fact that the stairs are literally right there, I can't really give it much other than a, what did I rank it again? 18? 369? Yeah.
369 girls want to drink wine.
This here is the Glenridge A elevator, also on the east side of campus. This elevator brings you basically to just the 2nd floor of Glenridge A. It's pretty simple, really. It's decent. It gets a 6 for usability. I mean, it works. The speed is honestly not really fast at all. It gets a 4. But take a look at this place. Honestly, like, it's a really cute looking elevator. The beeps on this thing.
Did you hear? Did you hear that?
Am I being for real? Like this is such a cute ass elevator.
It is very cutesy.
It's very, very cutesy. Just all calming, like just so calm. Gets a 9.
Okay, I'm gonna
take a look at the sleekness of this elevator. All black, all matte.
Nice. This is sleek. This is nice.
Very sleek. Next up we have the Cairns Plaza elevator. We call this one like Cairns Plaza because it's Cairns, but it's closer to the Plaza building than it is to the bridge to Mackenzie Chown. So there's another elevator in here. We'll get to that later in the video. This one is a little interesting because of the fact that like there's another elevator like right over there. It's just right over there. Like this is not a conversation of like, oh, like competing with stairs, which are also, by the way, right over there. But also the stairs are right over there.
Yeah, this is kind of pink.
You should give it 10 out of 10 out of 10 because it's music-y pink.
I'll give it an 8. How about that?
Okay.
It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's not that bad either. It gets a 5 for functionality, which makes it 6, 5, 8. Yes. Speaking of the other elevator that's right next by the one that we just saw, we're calling this one the Plaza entrance elevator or the campus store elevator. Yes, it is a nice texture. The problem is that this floor is the problem. This floor is a big problem.
Sorry.
Also, it's not the most fun elevator, but it is a very fast elevator. And it also goes up to 6 floors. Does its job. It's very well done. This gets a 9. A 9 for functionality.
Nice.
Hey, so, Editor Ben here. I'm here to give the rankings for the campus store side elevator. The 7, it's in a decent location. Also goes up quite a few floors. 9, fast as fuck. 3, kinda ugly. Alright, you're welcome. Bye!
The BUSU elevator. This one gets an 8 for usability compared to the one that we just saw earlier, which got a 7. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, why does this get more points for usability when there's, look behind you, stairs right there? Well, let me tell you, take a look here, take a look here. These stairs are terrifying.
Oh my god.
And just like the previous elevator that we saw earlier, it's literally the same type of elevator. That one also gets a 9. And it still gets a 3 on style, not just because of the floors and the walls, but also if you ever go to the upper floors in either one of these 2 elevators, it's terrifying. Just as terrifying as the stairs.
Oh.
So they're not really bringing you to anywhere stylistic, to say the least.
No, I've never been there. I don't wanna.
They're good elevators. They are good elevators. We will take that to heart.
Sure
Remember,
do.
kids, styles are important.
LOL.
Somebody said, oh. That's the opening for Community. I need to watch that again.
Is that? Oh my god! Losing my mind! I was like, who the fuck is calling my name? I was like, we're outside! No, because I literally just texted the group chat too. I was like, either I'm fucking losing my shit or someone's calling my name.
You should just show a picture of just us.
Stop!
You know who it is.
I was so confused. I was like, guys, I'm scared.
The video's been recording the entire time.
Well, hi. My elevator's over there, and it's already off to a shit start because one of those broken again.
Yes, the elevators in Earp break quite often. That is an undeniable fact. Great news for Earp. We're not ranking anything based off of how much something breaks.
You should be.
Maybe, but maybe let's say that the reason an elevator breaks is because it gets used a lot. That's why a lot of people will say that they don't like the library elevator because the library elevator breaks quite often. But that's because everybody's using the elevator always. So yeah, this gets a 7 for usability because there's 2 elevators and it goes up to 5 floors, and also those stairs suck. 8 for functionality. It's actually like a pretty fast-ish elevator for residents. And it gets a 6 for style. It's okay. It's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Here we have another Cairns elevator, specifically the Cairns Chown elevator. I hope I'm saying that right. Cairns?
Karen's, Karis, whoever. Carrot.
Here's the deal about this Cairns elevator. The stairs are right there. Yes, this goes up to 5 floors, and yes, this is very detailed and very stylistic, and we gotta give them props for having literally everything here. But the stairs are right there. And if you're going to the 3rd floor or the 4th floor, or even the 1st floor, you're not gonna use this elevator. This gets a 3.
If it helps, as while we were waiting to film this, we saw somebody walk over here and go for the stairs rather than the elevator.
But here's the deal. This might actually really surprise you. If we go inside this elevator,
It's,
we can
oh
do this
yeah,
all day.
this is, yeah, 2-hour mark.
I just want you to feel how fast this elevator goes.
Also, it's decently big.
It's very big. It's very stylistic. Oh wait, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. 3.
I have a question.
Did you feel that?
What the fuck?
That was instantaneous.
That's crazy.
This elevator's instantaneous. It was just like, I went through, it was like, what? This is
What?
This is the 2nd fastest elevator behind the library in the entirety of Brock University. I was shocked. I was so shocked when I went this. I thought it was just gonna be another boring elevator. There's elevators all across this, like all across Cairns and Plaza and all that stuff. This is like the best one. By far. 10 out of 10 for functionality. By far, one of the easiest decisions I've ever made. Style, again, all this stuff, the inside being big, 9. If you ever come to Brock University, take this elevator. Take it.
Take the elevator.
You will be shocked at how incredibly speedy it is.
That is
Do
true.
it.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Right.
Lisa, for when?
Right. Let's go.
Elevator time.
So this here is the Market Hall / red elevator. This elevator gets tons of style points, max style points actually, for its incredible use of the color red.
Because guess what? What's the color of our school?
It's red.
The button had a nice look to it too. Yeah, like it's kind of concave. Concave? I don't know which one it is.
I love the texture of the walls.
It also has a bit of a back entrance, which is pretty cool for anything that happens there. I don't know, man.
Very close stairs, but they go to not somewhere you would take that elevator to.
Yeah.
Or could.
These stairs also look nice. And there's a plant. More style points.
There's a bunch of stairs everywhere, which means this, like, there's the big stairs to Market Hall are right over there. It's not the most usable elevator, 3, but it is quite fast, I will say, as you just felt going through that entire thing. So it gets a 9 with a total score of 22. Not bad at all, red elevator. So here we have the Welch Hall Atrium elevator, also known as the Faculty of Education elevator. It does get pretty high up there in usability, but it's not at its max level because there's a staircase pretty close by over there. So this gets an 8 for usability.
Because it ate that.
It does need that. It also goes up quite a few floors. Let's take a look. But before we do, look at this elevator.
It's shiny. It's you can see you can see my hair.
Does it get bonus points for being right across the hand sanitizer so you can wash your hands before pressing the buttons?
This is so pretty. Look, you can see me. It's so shiny and red.
Please remove everything I just said. This hand sanitizer stinks.
This elevator gets an 8 for style because it's nice and red and it's all amazing. It's not as red as the red elevators on the Market Hall.
But look at the ground. The ground even looks nice.
Yes, this absolutely deserves the 8 points that it gets.
It's one of those like floorings where like if it gets cracked or messy, you can't tell because of the pattern and the color they chose. It'll blend in.
Yes.
You'll never know.
It's also a pretty fast elevator for all things considered for how many floors it goes, so this gets a 7 for functionality.
Introduce.
Oh, introduce? We're doing an introduction? So let's take a look at this next elevator, which is a very interesting elevator. Okay. We're filming these out of order if you can't already tell.
We're just going by like accessibility because we can't be on this side of campus and then the next elevator is on the other side of campus and then the next one after that is back on this side.
Right.
That's not efficient. We don't
Yes.
have the time for this. We are busy university students.
Right.
That's why we're ranking elevators.
Yeah, so next up we're going to be taking a look at the H block elevator. Get over here. So this elevator is one of the most well-placed elevators in all of campus because there's not actually many stairs nearby. So that already gets some points right there. It only goes up 1 floor. And if you look inside, it has a nice blue background which fits well with the other 2 on this floor specifically. And then we can pick our floor. We got 2. So this gets an 8 for usability. Functionally, it's a decently sized elevator, but it doesn't go really fast. As you know, we're recording this now and
Why is it?
seeing how fast it goes.
At least it's
Fast,
blue.
as low as it gets a 5 for functionality. In terms of style, we already showed the blue background, but if you take a look at the outside here,
It's nice. This is
Look at that.
nice. This is nice.
It's a gay elevator.
Rainbows.
it's a gay elevator.
Gay elevator framed for the rainbows.
So this gets a 10 for style, bringing its total to 23. Number 2 on our list is the Residence 8 elevator, the newest residence here at Brock, the newest building, of course. 7 floors, not 8, very sadly, for Resident, but 7 total floors. That's the second highest amount of floors out of any elevator here at Brock University. So this gets an 8 for usability. In terms of functionality and speed, it gets the job very well done. It's definitely one of the fastest here at Brock, so it gets an 8 as well for functionality. And finally, this elevator is very nice looking, so we'll get also an 8 on style. And if you paid attention, that is 8s across the board for 24 points. That's a little bit intentional, but for Resident 8, but you know what? I don't care. This is an amazing elevator, obviously.
Yeah, it looks nice.
A little bit of recency bias since it was very recently built, so obviously they knew what they were doing. But you know what? Proud of them. However, it is not the number 1 best elevator. And we will get to that after a few short honorable mentions, such as, and then it will cut. Honorable mention, the village elevator. There isn't one.
There's no elevator.
There's no elevator. The DQ elevators. No elevators.
They should have them.
And the next one is Brock Suites. There is an actual elevator in there. I promise there is. I don't have access to Brock Suites, unfortunately. Right now it gets a question mark for usability, question mark for functionality, question mark for style. It's probably a cool fucking elevator. Also, core review. Again, no elevator.
The last two elevators on the honorable mentions list is, of course, the two elevators in the Marilyn I. Walker School of Fine and Performing Arts. This is the first one that you'll see near the entrance of the building. Oh, it's very, very slow. And, you know, the stairs right there on the left, as you can see, pretty much means that you'll never use this elevator. But it has a pretty nice interior, so it gets a ranking of 337. And this other elevator here is basically the same in terms of style and speed. 3 and 7 there, but it does go up 5 floors, so we'll give it a 5 in terms of usability. Fits with it, even though the stairs, which are right next to it, are an amazing shade of pink. Look at that, if this was a stair ranking, they would be number 1, but this is an elevator ranking, so let's move on to the number 1 elevator.
And finally, we have the ultimate final elevator on our list. That's right, everybody. It's the library elevator slash Schmon Tower elevator slash the elevators that also get down to Market Hall slash the do-all elevators. It's these elevators. These 4 elevators, all combined together, are the kings and queens of the elevator world champion. The monarchs.
The monarchs.
These elevators go up to 13 floors, and in the library from floors 5 through 10. You're not using the stairs for that. We don't care how close the stairs are. This gets a perfect 10 on usability. In terms of actual speed and functionality of the elevator, of course, because of the fact that, you know, you need to get up pretty quickly, these elevators, fast as F.
The F stands for fish.
The F stands for fish, yes. So, naturally, this gets a 10 for functionality. Look at all the buttons on this elevator.
Oh yeah.
Look at all the buttons on this
All the
elevator.
functions. You know exactly where you need to go when you need to go.
Yes, very, very useful. And style, it does what it needs to do. It has a nice wall interior, and it does everything it needs to do. So that's a 10 and a 10, and guess what? The final number to get it to its top ranking is 5. That's 25 points.
Night
For
court.
the Schmon Tower elevator. What?
Night court at 25.
My strap is like not fully like flat on my. Anyway, yes.
Night court.
Somebody clip that.
So thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one. And then walk back around to here. Alright, so let's head over that way.
This video is not sponsored by Booster Juice. I just like them. I have a question.
What is your question?
Are you gonna be putting these clips in order of their ranking, or
Yes, we're breaking.
So we're just gonna go from like high energy to low.
Yeah, like it's gonna be like, yay, posing with the elevator to me on the fucking floor.
That's okay. Alright. And cut.
Hey, thanks for watching. Just to let you know that the best comment from last week's video was false advertising. Your physical form is not a bagel. Well, just to let you know that I'm actually a Pokemon and I haven't reached my evolution yet. So you gotta level me up to level fucking 42. If you want to be the best comment of this week's video, leave a comment down below, and hey, you might get picked. I will see you all in the next video. Whatever it may be, I haven't decided on it yet. I'll figure it out, don't worry. All right, bye. Cool. This was a big ass video, man.